Hi everybody, and welcome back to Twilight Princess HD. In the last episode, we unfroze Zora's domain, we flooded Lake Hylia again, we got its water level back up, we grabbed all the Tears of Light in the Lanayru province all the way up to the top of Zora's domain and back down to Lake Hylia, and we cleared the final curtain of Twilight. We basically did a butt ton of things, a metric butt ton. I don't know what makes the metric version any different than a regular butt ton, but we certainly did a lot anyway. And in today's episode, as I mentioned last time, is pretty much just going to be running around now that we've freed the Lanayru province from Twilight. We're going to run around and grab a quite a big number of collectibles, I think, today. And we'll start in Lake Hylia. Let's now let me think. There is a certain chest underwater near where the Twilight portal is, or the Lake Hylia portal, and it is just happens to be amongst a bunch of reeds. There it is down there. Dive in, put on the iron boots, and pick up whatever's in this chest. It is in fact a stamp, and our first stamp that we grab outside of a dungeon. I don't remember actually acknowledging the stamp we got in Goron Mines, but it was the H stamp, and now we got the W stamp, which means that we can now spell WAN, I guess. I don't know. What can you spell with W-H-A-N-N, really, to be honest? Anyway, let's now head out of Lake Hylia. Now, the only way to get out of Lake Hylia normally would be to use the Twilight portals to get out, but because we're regular Link, we can't use the portals. So we have to find another way out, and we have to pay for it, which means that we need at least 10 rupees every time that we want to exit Lake Hylia. At the current moment, that will become a bit more efficient later on. But for now, we have to head over to the little hut over here, which is owned by Fire. Hello, Zora. What do you have to say? I am a member of the Zora tribe, the proud people who care for Lake Hylia. The other Zoras are all on guard patrol at the bottom of the lake. Yeah, at the bottom of the lake is where Lanayru mentioned the next temple and the last fused shadow is down there. And also, hello, bird. I'm not going to ignore you. Oh, a human. I'm Plum. But I don't need to talk to humans. Well, screw you then. But, the only way out of Lake Hylia at the moment is to come over here and talk to Fire. Some of the Zoras are still alive down there? I thought maybe they dried up along with the lake. Hey, buddy, have you heard? There's like a temple or something at the bottom of this lake. They put on such airs with all their rituals and fancy temple hoo-ha, then they just disappear. And what's with putting that temple so deep that the humans can't swim there? I swear, those Zoras. Oh, are you a customer? You're one lucky fella. The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying fantastication. It can be yours, fella. For a limited time only, and without waiting in line, it's a paltry 10 rupees. What do you say, buddy of mine? Want to give it a shot? Sure, we don't really have a choice in this matter. I'm not sure what you do if you needed rupees, if you run out. I think there's a little bit to Lanayru's Spirit Spring that I haven't shown off yet, and I will do that in the future. But I reckon you can find some rupees in there, and I think if you dive underwater in Lanayru's Spring, there's a couple of chests in there that contain rupees. I'm not particularly in need of rupees right now, so I'll just tell you they're there, and if you need rupees, then that's a good spot. You might also just be able to, I don't know, swim around the lake for a bit. Might be some other hidden chests under there. Who knows? But that's a very violent way of getting back. That's a very violent way of getting back up to the top of Lake Hylia. We have to fire ourselves out of a cannon with a human cannonball, and surprisingly we land quite safely. We don't break our ankles or anything. Whoa, that reminds me of something. Didn't the Lake Queen in Zora's domain ask you to do something? She asked us to find her son, the one who's been missing since he headed for Hyrule Castle. I think she said something about granting you some special power if you rescued him. If the final piece of fused shadow is on the bottom of Lake Hylia, then it looks like we're going to need that ability. Yes, so we have hints of where to go next. I just won't be, progressing the story at all in this episode, as I mentioned before. Anyway, let's head on out to the main upper area of Lake Hylia. Which is actually technically counted as Hyrule Field, apparently. So yeah, this is the only way to escape Lake Hylia, is to take the cannon, get it back up here. Oh, you know, I should probably show off the other thing in Lake Hylia. Although, I don't really want to spend too many rupees or too much time demonstrating this bit. Because I'll be sure to show this off later, because there is a reward for it. But for now, I will just say that it's here. And then just leave again. So there's a bunch of cuckoos around down here. And if we get over here, we have... This is Falby, or Falby, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Well, hi there. Welcome to Falby's Flight by Fowl. Are you ready for a flight full of dreams and sweet, sweet bonuses? A cuckoo-powered ride around Lake Hylia. You will love it. Next up, Fantastication. One big guy? Just one? Right, then that's 20 rupees for a ticket to the Isle of Riches. How about it, partner? No. I don't really feel the need to go back into Lake Hylia this way. Because this is... it's a scheme between Fire and Falby. They work together. And to glide down to the lake using a cuckoo, you need to pay 20 rupees, and to get back up to here, you need to pay 10. So to play this sort of double... Well, it's not a double minigame, it's just the... well, you take the cuckoo and you glide down to the Isle of Riches, which is the island next to Fire's cannon there. And you can get rewards from that, you can get certain amounts of rupees. So it's not completely a waste of time, you can just glide down there. See how high up on the little platform you can go. It's down there, you can see it's sort of like a very square-shaped platform in the middle of the lake. You glide down to that and you get various rewards for it. But, of course, you land back in the lake again, which means that you need to spend another 10 rupees using Fire's cannon to get back, so it all goes round in a circle eventually. Anyway, we're back out in the main block of Hyrule, just as it becomes nightfall, but that's fine. There is something around here that appears at night, so I'm going to have to be careful about that. Yeah, in the background you can see them approaching out of the grounds. Only during the night, Stallhounds appear in Hyrule Field. They actually drop quite a bit of money, so... you might... Wait, how the hell did... What? Why did that miss? Bye then. I don't know why he went away, but that's fine. I don't want to deal with the Stallhounds, really. They're not too difficult to deal with, but they do travel in packs. Anyway, let's have a look around here, and there should be on the Great Bridge of Hylia. Where is it? Ah, up there, yes. I see you. It's our next golden bug. And as you might expect, it comes in a pair. Can I pick that up? Yep. Surprisingly, I thought that was a bit too out of my reach, a bit too high up on the bridge. But no, we can grab it just fine. A pony would help around here. Is there any horse grass nearby? Okay, looking at the map, the next patch of horse grass available to us is by the junction, which leads us to the bridge and down to Falby's Flight by Fowl. So let's summon Epona here. She comes in a flash, even though we left her on the other side of the Great Bridge of Eldin. She travels very quickly. There are some... Oh, there's some gways or geese landing on that rock up there. I didn't realise they were there. But they were going to swarm me. And just picking up Epona because it's quicker to travel across the bridge. And we're going to be travelling a lot. Oh, hello, postman. I forgot about you. Hey, stop! Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hey! Greetings, Mr. Jack. I have come to deliver a letter. There is a letter for you, Jack. 2 letters, in fact. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail! So, what are those letters? They're a bunch of flying geese anyway. I don't know whether to pronounce gways or geese. It's a weird spelling. You know, I'm just going to call them crows, because it's easy. Hello. Come here. Didn't need to do that, but that's fine. Anyway, let's check those 2 letters that we just got. Let's have a gander. A new one from Barnes. Finally, we finished production on a new type of bomb. These ones can be used in the water. We have them in stock now. Come by and pick yours up. From Barnes Kakariko. So, we can't actually get back to Kakariko just yet, I don't believe. We have to wait for a certain story event in order to get back to Kakariko, because with the Bridge of Eldin destroyed, it pretty much seals off the entirety of Eldin Province from us. And over here we have the Lanayru Tourist Association has prepared a grand tour of natural splendour. Our current main attraction is Isa and Hina's playground for grown-ups. You'll find both immediately down the riverbank from the Zora waterfall pool. And we have 2 events here. Ease's Rapid Ride, shoot at targets while riding the Raging River Rapids, no extra charge fusing bomb arrows. And Hina's Fishing Hole is the fight against nature with lure fishing. What kind of fish can you catch? We look forward to seeing you there. And actually, I think we're actually going to travel up to Azora's River in this episode, so while we're there, we might as well check out those 2 attractions. Although I don't intend to do too much about the Hina's Fishing attraction just yet. That'll be in a later episode. Anyway, on the other side of the Great Bridge of Hylia, we have this giant tree that's like an archway entrance into... if we keep following this road down, it leads us back to South Hyrule Field, actually, if we have a look at the map. We're in the Linear Province right now, but you can see it connects to this field right here. But the path is blocked off by a gate, so it's not like we can access Faron Province or Elden Province from that angle either. And on the other side of the Great Bridge of Hylia, just past the giant overgrown tree, is the second of the pair of golden bugs. Let's grab it. It is the second mantis. I don't know whether I mentioned it was a mantis before, but yeah. Where's it going? Come back here! It can be quite pesky to grab some of these golden bugs. I find if you do hit them with the Gale Boomerang, they sort of slow down a little bit, a little tiny bit. Not enough to make them completely stationary, but they're a bit easier to capture if you use a Gale Boomerang. So yeah, do that if you so desire. There are a few bokoblins over here. If we keep following this path, as I mentioned before, we'll arrive in the Faron Province, but there'll be a gate in the way. So I'm just going to show it off, just to show that it's here. But there's nothing we can do about it just yet. But we will be able to do something about it in the next episode. So yep, completely boarded up gate. And this gate isn't like the gates in Kakariko Village, because there's a beam above the gate, which means we can't hop over it with the Pona. So I think I'm locked onto something on the other side. Oh, it's a Boblin. I didn't know you were there. Huh. Interesting. Can I target you? Dismount? And then maybe I can glitch my way through the gate, I don't know. But as you can see, the gate is secured with a lock. So in order to open that gate, we need a key. Pona, why are you running? It's weird, I wasn't holding forward, but she just charged headfirst into the gate. Anyway, I'm going to head back over to East Hyrule Field now. So I will skip over there, it's a bit of a journey. Oh, I didn't mention before, but when you're underneath the tree, these gelatinous things drop from above. These are chews. And they absorb into one another to increase in size. And there's some kind of... they come in different colours. And there's some kind of priority to each of the colours. Like the purple is the most prominent colour. And some of these chews you can, if I pause the game very quickly, I do have 2 empty bottles, so I can scoop up the chew jelly, which lays on the floor after defeating them. In the red chew case, that functions exactly like a red potion does. You saw there was a blue chew back there, but I wasn't fast enough to defeat it before it got consumed by the purple chew. The blue chew jelly, I think, restores all hearts. Not that we have too much need for that right now, because a red potion will suffice. We only have 7 hearts. But the purple chew jelly, I think, has a random effect. Sometimes it damages Link, sometimes it heals him for minuscule hearts. I generally don't rely on the purple chew jelly too often, and you really have no need to. But yeah, the purple chew jelly, the purple chews just overwrite any other chews around. They're the strongest type of chew, and the jelly is the, I guess, the least effective of the jellies. Anyway, back in East Hyrule Field, just outside Castletown, if we look up on the ledge there, we can see another golden bug. Once again, I don't know if the devs expect you to get this... Ow, what the hell? Who's shooting me? Stop it. Come back here. Come back here. There we go. Stupid archer boblin. Attacking me from behind and wasting so many of my hearts. Good thing I picked up that red chew jelly. In fact, you know what? I might just... Yeah, I'm gonna have it now. Why not? We need it. We need those hearts back. The golden bug up there, I don't know if the devs intend you to get it just yet, because we can actually get up on that ledge later on. Oh, okay, my gamepad's gone a little bit strange. Hang on a minute. The gyro is a little bit out of alignment. There we go. Let's aim for the golden bug, if I possibly can. Lock on. There we go, thank you. I don't know why it took so long to lock on, but we bring it down here, and it is another golden bug. It is the female butterfly. And the male butterfly is quite close by, so let's go and grab that next. That is just over here in a patch of flowers. Yep, just here. Hop off, and don't even need to use the girl boomerang for this. Just walk into it, and there's the male. So, if we head over this way, we come to a little balcony that overlooks Lake Hylia. There's nothing we can do over here just yet, but there is something down there that I want to sort of demonstrate. This glowing white thing. There's nothing we can do about it just yet, and it's just a floating lantern. And it will attack us if we get too close to it. We can't do anything to it, and we won't be able to do anything to it for a long time. So for now, we just need to avoid them. The thing about the lanterns is they only appear during the night, and it just so happens to be sunrise right now. As you can see, the lantern will disappear when the sun comes up. Any minute now. Also from here we can do a bit of sniping practice on these birds. I'm going to call them crows because why not? I apparently don't know what they are. Can't use the gale boomerang. You have to shoot them with arrows, and that gives you a rupee reward if you shoot them all down. As we saw another one of those in Kakariko Graveyard a couple of episodes ago. It wasn't a couple of episodes, it was a few episodes ago. But yeah, we've seen that before. Defeat all the crows in an area to get a reward for it. Anyway, as we activated in the last episode, we activated the Golden Wolf. Shield that. Okay, don't lock on, that's fine. Come back. There we go. And finish. Let's put my arrows back. I need a long range weapon, I think. And let's go and get another hidden ability. Climb on up. And let's see what lies in store for us this time. We meet again. It appears your efforts have begun to return some vigour to Hyrule, but it is far too early to relax. Do you feel ready to earn another hidden skill to steel yourself for the forthcoming battles against more powerful foes? No, I'm not ready. I reckon if you say I do not, it will kick you out of this cutscene, I don't know. But yeah, we're ready. Let's just get another hidden skill over and done with. Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the shield attack. Now then, come at me. Okay, so let's just bop and bop. I like to imagine Link saying those words as he attacks, just bop. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well, my third hidden skill is the backslice. Let it be hewn into your mind. A mere shield attack is no match for an enemy protected by, not just by a shield, but by a thick, full-body coat of armour. Such enemies are often focused on guarding against frequent frontal attacks. They often leave their rear unprotected. That is when you target and press A while tilting the left stick to jump and roll around your foe, then perform a jumping slice. This is the backslice. Now try it. Backslash! Sorry. That's a different move. Anyway, in order to perform the backslice, we need to move strafe around them and hit the A button twice, and then hit the attack button after doing that little rolling maneuver, and Link will launch into the air, attacking them from behind. You carry yourself well, but do not forget the proper timing for swinging your sword while you jump. The third hidden skill, the backslice, has been passed on. And we have to roll towards them again, apparently, just to demonstrate. So that is our third hidden skill, the backslice. And we might have some use for that quite soon, I'm not sure. But now there are 4 more hidden skills for us to find. But we won't be growing another one of them for a while, so let's just forget about it for now. And let's head on in to Castletown, because there are a few things in Castletown that we might need to look at in this episode. Hiya! Sorry, Pona. Didn't mean to carve up your ass doing that. Sorry. Anyway, on to Castletown. So, as we emerge into Castletown East Road, this is our first time seeing Castletown without the Twilight Shroud on it. There's this one stationary guy just standing right here. Some crowds of people just walk by, but you can't talk to them, they're just aesthetically there. But this guy is quite important. If you would, for the sake of peace in Hyrule, would you please make a donation? And coincidentally, we have actually maxed out our current wallet. We cannot hold any more rupees. So I am going to give him all my rupees. And there's a hint there: if you continue to pray for peace, you will one day be surrounded by love, or something like that. That is a hint. May the spirit of love descend upon you. And this might take a while, so I'm just going to speed through it very quickly. Oh, I didn't. Okay, if you spend 30 rupees, that's very annoying, because it gives you an odd number. In the long run, what you need to do with this guy is give him 1,000 rupees. Yes, that's right, 1,000. They're not that difficult to find at the current moment, but at the same time, it's very tedious to just keep talking to him. If you don't want to do this all in one fell swoop, then, it's just fine to maybe give him 50 rupees whenever you enter the town. But I plan on fulfilling this little side quest right here, right now. And there we go, we're back up to an even number. So now I can just keep on spamming 50 rupees instead. I don't want to give him too little or too many. And there we go, we have completely drained our wallet. So now what are we going to do now that we're broke? Well, let's head down here very quickly. I wanted to show off this tent, because there's a little mini game inside here. Hello, doggy. I like this doggy because you can play fetch with him. You've got this little bone here. If I talk to you, what do you say? Do you like dogs? They're cute, huh? If you throw a bone or something, they'll bring it back, You should play with one if you have some free time. I don't really have too much free time, but I want to show off this cute little thing. You throw the bone, the dog comes chasing after it, and if you walk away, dog picks up the bone and comes running back with it. It's so cute. Wait, that's hard. Wait, what? Where'd the bone go? What the hell? I've never seen him bring back a heart before. I thought he was going to bring back the bone, but I appear to have lost it. Wait, what? Where's it gone? What the hell? I've never seen that before. That's new to me. Blimey, you discover something new every day in this game. So let's go check out the Star game very quickly. Although we don't have any money, so I can't exactly do anything in here. Ooh, an ominous silhouette of a cage. I see a little silhouette of a man. I will not do the fandango.
Hey!
Greetings and salutations, good sir. Welcome to the kingdom of hopes and fondest dreams. In this place you can taste the life of a circus star and get your hands on gear that boggles minds. It is our earnest hope that you find delight playing the Star game. The rules are exceedingly simple. So, all you must endeavour to do is track down all the glowing orbs and collect them all before time runs out. Rather outstanding name, I must say. Step right up, shyness be gone. It's only 10 rupees, who's up to the challenge? I'll do it. With nothing. Tarry a moment, I can't shake the notion that you lack proper funding. Oh, good sir, pray, go scrape some rupees from betwixt the cushions of your settee, and return post-haste. Blimey, so much lingo right there. This is the Star game. Even if we were to go in there right now, we wouldn't be able to do a very good job of it, because it's all about collecting these coloured orbs. And we need a certain item in order to play this game rather efficiently, but we'll be sure to come back in a future episode where I will be able to play in this game properly, and I will probably have more rupees by then anyway. Anyway, let's continue heading down East Road. There's nothing else on East Road. There's the only two attractions there. But there is a building that I pointed out in the last episode that I want to investigate today. And that is this one. I should probably talk to the person outside first. Oh well, whatever. Welcome to Agitha's castle. So, those golden bugs we've been collecting. I wonder what they're used for. I wonder if there's like a bug maniac somewhere around here that we can talk to. Hello. You seem rather suitably dressed for bug catching.
Oh boy, I thought you were a giant grasshopper. But you're not a bug, you're a person. Still, you're wearing those clothes, so that tells me you like bugs too. Oh boy, I forgot the formalities. You have an audience with Princess of the Bug Kingdom. Agitha is my name. I've invited the 24 golden bugs of the world to the ball, but I don't know if they got lost on the way or what, but they're not here, that's for sure. If you see them, would you please bring them here to Agitha's castle, and tell them the princess awaits. Oh boy, if you have a bug with you now, please give it to me. The ball must begin.
And you know what? We happen to have some of those golden bugs that she so wants to come to the ball. And now I will proceed to give all of these bugs that we've already collected to Agitha. And this is one of the main collectibles of the game, the golden bugs, as you might notice that I've, been keeping a tally of these collectibles, and they all go to Agitha. And our rewards for giving the golden bugs to Agitha are all monetary. And the first one is the big wallet. For delivering one golden bug to Agitha, we can now hold 1,000 rupees. I wonder if there's a partner for little male ant somewhere close by where you found this one. If any bug becomes part of a pair, I think I'll be able to share great happiness with you. So eventually we will deliver all 24 golden bugs to Agitha. But whenever you give the... actually, you know what? I'm going to give the male mantis first of all, just to demonstrate this next bit. So when you give the first bug of a pair to Agitha, aside from the first bug, she'll give you a little bit of flavour text. I'm not going to read through all this flavour text. If you're collecting through the game yourself, you will of course get each of the bugs and be able to see what each of them says. But for delivering the first bug of a pair, she gives us 50 rupees. And she'll tell you how many are left remaining. And for the second bug of the pair, I give... let's give her the female ant.
Oh yes, we have a pair. Don't these little bugs look happy? Allow me to share this happiness with you.
And for 2 bugs, we get 100 rupees. So for every pair you give her, she'll give you 150 rupees in return. Aside from the first bug, obviously, because that gives you the wallet. And only in the HD version, there is another reward you get for delivering half of the bugs, for delivering exactly 12 bugs. So I'll keep giving her these bugs and I'll skip to that point. Otherwise I'll be here forever, scrolling through all this text. And there is our 12th insect. She'll give us the money. As you might notice, we've got an abundance of rupees now, so we didn't need to worry about going bankrupt before. But now that we brought half of Agitha's guests to our castle...
You made the princess so happy. As a symbol of my royal gratitude, please accept this.
We get the Agitha stamp, which is our 5th stamp and our first character-based stamp, of which there are a number of them. I think almost half of the stamps are not Hylian alphabet letters, but Agitha stamp is our first of the non-alphabetical stamps. So, you know what, I'm going to deliver the other 2 bugs very quickly, because we've still got another 2 to give, which are the pill bugs that we got in Kakariko Gorge. Let me just very quickly do this. And once again, we have filled up our wallet. So that's good. Now we can head back to that old guy on East Road and give him the 1,000 rupees that is required for that little side quest. But there's other stuff to explore around Castletown right now. In order to progress the story, we need to head over back to Telma's bar, where Ilya is. But I'll be doing that in the next episode. We could also head out to not South Hyrule Field. I don't know what to call this field, really. It's, I can't exactly call it the South Hyrule Field, because South Hyrule Field is in the Faron province. This one I'd call, I don't know, maybe Castletown Field, or Town Hyrule Field. I'm not sure what to refer to it as. But yeah, I can't refer to it as the South Field, unfortunately. There are a few things we can grab here including another pair of golden bugs, but for the sake of time, I'm going to save that for a future episode. I think that'll be, if I've planned correctly, that'll be episode 23 or 24 when I visit that field in proper, and there'll be a few other things I can grab there in a future episode, so I'm going to save that for now. Just so you know, I do know the golden bugs are there, but I'm just not going to grab them yet. The other building we can look in on South Road is Fanadi's Palace, and Fanadi will read our fortune. Welcome to the fortune-telling house, Fanadi's Palace. The fates swirl about you, and only I can tell what they have in store. The door to the future will open for 10 rupees. I guess I can afford to give you 10 rupees. So, she'll give us a couple of options, career or love, and if we select career, that will tell us where we need to go next to progress the story, and if we say love, it will reveal to us the location of a heart piece somewhere in the world, in a location that we can access, I think. I will show you the shape of love you haven't even recognized. Speak, fates. I see. Oh, would you look at that? What a coincidence. It's showing the old guy on East Road. I wonder what the reward is for giving him 1,000 rupees. Damn it, Fanadi, you spoiled the surprise. Go to the spot that you've just seen and do something. So yeah, that's very coincidental, but yep. For giving the old guy on East Road 1,000 rupees in total, you don't have to do it all in one fell swoop, but your reward for that is a piece of heart. But there's 1,000 rupees, and the screen fades to white, and a heart piece descends from above. We have 2 more for another full heart container. Who gave that to us? So I think we can still donate rupees if we so want, but I don't think there's any other reward for that. So that's everything that I want to show in Castletown right now. Of course, we've still got the central area and the West Road, but there's nothing really we can do there just yet. So for now, let's head on back out to East Hyrule Field. I'm going to bother killing you. You're not worth my time. Anyway, we need to head to North Hyrule Field now. I'm actually going to take a detour, I think, and instead of going straight to North Hyrule Field, I'm going to head out this way. Because if we look on the map, there is a sort of alternate route that cuts through here. I'm just going to unblock that because it's blocked by rocks and we need bombs to get through. I don't know why it's blocked by rocks, but it is, so let's go and clear it up. Let me just quickly get some bomb arrows, just so I'm not, throwing bombs while on horseback. You can throw bombs off the top of Epona, but you need to, not be right next to the bomb in order to not get thrown off. Oh, if you blow up these rocks, it drops rupees. I should probably go and grab some of them. Move Epona, before they fade away. Okay, there we go. And let's head through the canyon to get to North Hyrule Field. Just showing a little bit of extra area. There is something down here, but we can't grab it yet. We don't have the right item. But there's a bunch of these old walls surrounding this area. And there appears to be some kind of, some kind of track, some kind of weird pattern on the base of it. I wonder what they're for. Well, we'll find out later. And it's blocked by rocks on the other side as well, so let's destroy that to blockade. Drops a nice number of rupees to reimburse us for the old guy and the other piece of heart. Turn around Epona and get me that last rupee. Epona's really hard to control in the HD version. I'm sure I've mentioned that before, but yeah. And this leaves us out in North Hyrule Field as expected. Around here somewhere, that's the path back up to East Hyrule Field. But there is something around here, I think it's on one of these trees. Ah, there it is. Yep, there it is. I see you. It's flying away. No, quick, grab it. Grab it, quick. No, why did that lock onto Epona? Wait, why can't I even lock onto Epona? Why is that a thing? Oh god, there's some of these guys again. Lock onto you, maybe. Lock on, lock on, lock on. There we go. Don't really need to deal with them, but, where'd the golden bug go? Oh, it's on the ground over here. What? Why did that thing fly so far, damn it? Well, there we go. Got it anyway. That is the male stag beetle. I'm not going to traipse all the way back to Agitha's castle in this episode, I don't think. But we're going to head back to Castletown in the next episode anyway, so while I'm over there, I'll probably just drop the bugs off. Maybe I'll do it off screen, I don't know. But then no, yeah, I'll save that on screen, that's fine. Anyway, our next stop is by the river, which flows down from Zora's domain. There is something on the riverbed. There's a rock over there, but that's not the point of interest. And we can't use bombs underwater anyway. Not yet, you might say. Haha, spoilers. But over here, there is a very well hidden chest, hidden behind like a grating, right next to this big wall that surrounds Hyrule Castle, like a moat. And let's use our iron boots and drop down into it, and there is a hidden chest. I had no idea this chest was here until playing the HD version, because it's a necessary chest because it contains a stamp. It contains the F. Now we can spell Wanth. I don't know. Really, what do these letters spell? There's probably a word you can spell with the 5 alphabetical stamps we got so far, but I just can't think of one right now. Okay, next stop is up in the mountains. We need to head up there. I think I mentioned, well, I didn't mention in the last episode, but I put like a thing up on screen. From Zora's domain, you can get to North Hyrule Field, but it's blocked by rocks, so let's head on up there right now. Don't need to cross over the bridge, you can just head up this way to this little mountainous region in the very far north of the field. Around here somewhere, I think if you take this left path here, there should be the second of the golden bugs in this area, so the female stag beetle, and it's up there on the wall. Okay, let's deal with this Tektite very quickly. Thought opponent nearly trampled it then. That's something opponent can actually do, is trample enemies. I didn't realise that until I was playing through getting footage for the Wii version. But yeah, opponent actually trampled one of the Tektites to death, and I thought that was kind of a neat discovery. I didn't know opponent could do that. But yeah, when there are enemies nearby, opponent sometimes just rears up, and that's something that can actually do damage to enemies. Now you know, it was this guy over here. And let's... Oh, Jesus! Oh, God. Stop. Okay, I wonder if I can, like, get opponent to do it again. Come on. Up to it. Trample, trample, trample. Do it. I'm taking too much damage in the process. Also, yeah, if you hit Epona, she also rears up. I think that might do damage if I do it there. Stamp on it, Epona, damn it. Kill it now. Oh, whatever. You useless horse. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, Epona. Let's blow up those rocks and now head into Zora's domain from a different angle. In fact, I think this might be the only way we can get to Zora's domain without using a portal. Yeah. While we're regular Link anyway, this is the only way to Zora's domain. And from this balcony, if we head over this way, this little tiny staircase I didn't show off before, but up here is another blockade. In fact, I think there's two. There's one rock there and there's one rock at the top. Yep. You can't use regular bombs here because they'll just roll down away. You might be able to like time a bomb throw, but that's a bit tricky. Just use bomb arrows, it's easier. And that path brings us all the way up to the top of Zora's domain if we need to go here. There's nothing we can grab here just yet, I don't think. So instead I'm going to jump off the waterfall and grab something on the side of Zora's domain, on the western side. Hello Zora. I think if you talk to this guy, I think it might give you a trip up to the top of the waterfall anyway. Is it not a splendid waterfall? This one is the largest in our domain. And this waterfall flows directly from the throne room. If you would like, I can yeah, okay. So you don't need to take that little side path, but if you want to get back up to the throne room, just talk to that Zora there and he'll give you a little trip. But over on the western shoreline, you might notice there are a few red-coloured fish around here. Those become relevant later. But for now, we'll just ignore them. Can't even catch them anyway with our current fishing rod. We don't fish a vast amount in this game, but it's an option that's there. The golden bug over here is a dragonfly. There we go. How did I grab that? It was flying away, Jesus. That's the mail. And up there is another one of those lanterns that we cannot deal with. One of those floating lanterns. Hello, old friend. Oh, there's a chest as well. I didn't know that was there. Oh, that did quite a bit of damage to me anyway. What's in the chest? I'm interested. Oh, okay, 10 rupees, that's fine. It was an easy to find chest anyway, so whatever. I expected 10 rupees or maybe even 20. It's a nice little reward for finding it. Okay, let's head back down to Zora's River, where we got the letter about earlier. There's now Isa and Hina's attractions. Let's go give them a quick look. And the 2 points of interest are on this one coastline. Oh, what's this rock over here? Something in it? Maybe rupees again? Yep, just a bunch of rupees. Just find random rocks everywhere and destroy them and you get plenty of rupees from it. And you might be able to see it from here already, but there is the second of the golden bugs. Not actually in the exact same area. I think we have to use a gale boomerang for this because it's like in the middle of the water. Got it. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, don't roll, pick it up, damn it. Link, pick it up, there we go, thank you. Jesus, take your time. So, grab that golden bug before talking to Isa, that's very important. Over here is the Hina attraction, the fishing hole. I don't intend to do too much fishing in this episode because it's already running on for quite a long time. I will go in depth into fishing later on, but for now let's just visit the fishing hole because there are a couple of things we can still grab here. Hina is inside this building, that's like the main desk that you talk to about fishing. Do I want to go in there now? Not really. I'll show that off later on, I think. I don't know when, but I will. But there are a couple of other things we can grab, and that is over there. You might be able to see it. Over there is a certain item. Wait, can we not grab this item yet? I thought I could use the gale boomerang to grab it, but it seems to be too far away. Ah, right. Okay, so I might have jumped the gun a bit here with that collectible. I thought we could grab that now, but that might be something we have to come back for. So I cannot... There's not enough... Yeah, it's too far away. Huh. Never mind then. I guess we'll grab that in a later episode. It's a ducky. I see a ducky as well. 2 duckies. Hello. Weird. The wildlife in this game is okay, I guess. Breath of the Wild is going to blow it out of the water, though. Maybe literally if you set explosives in the water underneath a pair of ducks, send them flying into the air. But the other point of interest in the fishing hole is this little sort of secluded area behind this bridge. If we look at this sign, it says, "Don't litter, do not toss empty bottles or cans here, the fish are crying. Keep the fishing hole clean." How can you tell that the fish are crying when they're underwater? Although that's sort of SpongeBob logic, I think. Anyway, it said something about litter, so let's toss our fishing rod in and let's do our bit for the environment. And let's pull it up. It's not guaranteed to be a bit of litter. You can sometimes get other fish. Okay, like that, a green gill. We've already got a green gill because we caught one in Northern Village right at the start of the game. But there is something else we can grab, if possible. Come on. Come on. There we go. Bobber down. Pull it up. Pull it in. And that's what we're after. That is another empty bottle, our third. So, if we have any other things to store, we now have more options there. And that's the only thing in that little secluded area. It's actually kind of hidden. I don't know whether I'd guess if there was an empty bottle in there. It does say on here, do not toss empty bottles or cans here. So, maybe eventually I would have figured it out, but that's probably something that I'd use a guide to find, is that third empty bottle. It's a little bit well hidden, I'd say. Anyway, there's nothing else for us in the fishing hole, so let's just get out of here. Just going to ignore Hina for now. There's one more thing to do before ending this episode, and that is to talk to Isa. Yep, once again, do not do this before grabbing the golden bug, or the empty bottle if you need it. Customer? Sorry, but we're temporarily closed. Well, okay then. Let's just walk away. Uh-oh. Yep, by talking to Isa, it these barriers fall from the sky. You recognise these, obviously. These are the Twilight barriers. Isa, she seems a bit unfazed by this. Can you not see these giant spikes in the ground? No? Am I the only one? So yeah, if we talk to Isa and then try to head to the fishing hole, it spawns in shadow beasts. Yeah! Oh god, that hurt my throat. Nothing too new here, just deal with them. Well, that's actually very well put together, because you can just deal with these two at the same time. And that's it. That was quite easy. Because we spawned next to the singular one, and then we just had to deal with the other two. But that triggers this event with Isa. Oh, that scared me. Who are you? How can you keep your cool fighting monsters like that? Wow, Wow, what a champ you are. Well, what are we standing around jawing for? Come on inside. So yeah, upon defeating the shadow beasts, it automatically puts you inside the building, and this entire next bit is mandatory after that point. Talk about scary, I thought I was done for. Things have been getting pretty crazy around here, let me tell you. So thanks for earlier. My name's Isa, I rent boats here. Well, I used to rent boats here, but then we had a rockfall and it dammed the river up. That damn rockfall! Yeah, I could sure use a helpful guy around at times like these. Yep, a handy guy would sure be a big help around here. Oh, you know what, I'll help. Really? You're a lifesaver. Well, do you think you could do something about that rock? I'll give you some bombs and arrows so you just put them together and shoot bomb arrows at that thing. Okay, let's combine bomb arrows. We're forced to do so. And there we go. Let's destroy... Wait, can I leave? Oh, I can leave. Oh, never mind then. I guess you can talk to Isa and still get out alive. I didn't realise you could do that. Let me just be a bit of a vandal. She didn't even care. Anyway, let's blow up this rockfall. I was apparently wrong about that. I thought once you talked to Isa, you were forced into this. But no, I guess you can leave whenever you want. Yay! You did it! Well, my gal tells me there are still some rocks blocking the way along the river, so you should take care of those too. Here's the boat, hop in. Okay, so after this bit is when you're forced downriver. Now, it's a teensy bit dangerous downriver here, so don't leave the boat, okay? One of our part-timers is waiting down there, so you can get the details from her. And when you're done, you can keep that bomb bag and everything in it as a token of my appreciation. So, be seeing ya. Bye! And here's another little cute mini-game. We have a little trip down some rapids, and, well, it's not technically a mini-game just yet, it's just a little excursion downriver. I do find this rather difficult to control. Once again, it's something that I feel like they changed in the Wii U version. I'm not sure whether it's just me, but I feel like the canoe, or whatever this thing is, I think it's a canoe, is a little bit harder to control. Maybe it's just me? I don't know. But yeah, it feels like sideways movement is a little bit more difficult. Just like Epona, actually. So that's very coincidental. The only thing we can do on this trip downriver is grab rupees if we need them. They're kind of difficult to grab once again because of sideways movement. But our main mission objective as we're going down is to shoot some rock blockades, and there aren't that many. Also, if we look up there, if I look up, that is the Bridge of Eldin from underneath. I like that little touch. We're visiting areas we've seen from another angle. Ah! You've come at the request of the shop owner, haven't you? Well, I'm in her employ, part-time for now. I'm sorry we've troubled you so. You see, these rocks are blocking the natural flow of the river. All you need to do is use your bomb arrow to destroy the blockage. So, yep, this is the only other blockade along the river. There's just two, one at the start and one here. And that's it. And now all we need to do is head all the way down to Lake Hylia, which is at the base of the river, obviously. Ah, and the water has already begun to flow. Then I shall guide you to the mouth of the river. Follow me. Yep, and now we've got this little Zora escort who will drop rupees behind her. So yeah, just pick them up if you need them, if you can, to be honest. Oh god, no, this isn't working. I can't. I'm just going to ignore the rupees, to be honest. Although there's a blue one there, that'd be nice to grab. There are a few obstacles along the way, like rocks and stuff. you're completely fine to slam into them. The canoe is very sturdy, apparently. But yeah, don't worry about ramming into rocks or any of the wooden planks sticking out of the water. You'll be just fine. But there is a little mini game later on if we return to Isa's river rapid ride, and that will be an actual mini game, and we want to avoid colliding with obstacles in that case. So I guess this might be like good practice for when we actually do the proper mini game later on. But for now, it's just a casual cruise downriver. Yes, I finally picked up a blue rupee, damn it, jeez. Took too long there. Oh, no, never mind, not going to get that. And I think we're approaching the end here. Yep, there we go. And as I mentioned, this spits us out in Lake Hylia. On the far shoreline, wouldn't you know. We've got a little this one final waterfall. You know, I'm going to take this backwards. I'm going to take it backwards. Or sideways on. Nope, backwards. There we go. Whee! Hope you can swim, in case that canoe gets destroyed. That is a very sturdy canoe, to be honest. Good job out there. You have truly done us a great service. Now the shop can finally reopen. When we were closed, my boss's temper only got worse and worse. It was a rough time for us all. Oh, and another thing. I don't suppose she promised you anything special for doing this, did she? Just that bomb bag, right? Yeah, she tends to bribe people with whatever's lying around. So stingy, really. It's alright, I'll let her know you kept it when I get back. And we get a bag with bombs. So now we have 2 bomb bags, which might seem a little bit strange, but that will make sense in the next episode. Now, if you'll excuse me, come visit at the shop sometime. And that... is she controlling that canoe with her mind powers? Ah! Just taking it back upriver. Anyway, you might notice that we're now back in Lake Hylia, so in this episode we made a full circle. And that is everything that I intended to grab in this episode. There are a few collectibles that I have the potential to grab right now, like in the town Hyrule Field, like the golden bugs there. But don't worry, I'll grab them in a future episode. I know they're there, I've planned all this out, so... For now, that's everything for this episode. In the next episode, we'll actually start making some story progress. And we'll start by heading back over to Castletown and talking to Ilya again. That probably should have been an urgent thing to do once we restored Lanayru to its light state, but never mind, Link has other priorities. He has to go find bugs. He has to go bug catching, damn it. That's certainly more important than Ilya. So I'll see you next episode for story progress. Bye for now.